Hey everybody, it's your girl Steph, and you're checking out Self Edu 10X. Been around for a minute, just haven't been on YouTube putting it down, but this whole Bitcoin thing got me going crazy, right? Because as a bookkeeper, I can clearly see what's happening, right? And so yes, I do have some Bitcoin. Is it hype? Yeah, to a certain degree. But let me give you my take on the situation. First of all, this coin right here, you guys already know, most of you guys, it's not even real, right? I mean, they have these coins, but Mike Caldwell, Google it. He came out with the Cassius coin in like 2013 or whatever. He's the one that put a face on Bitcoin because otherwise people are gonna be like, well, what the fuck is Bitcoin? I don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? So he was the first person to put a face on it, but it was for novelty only because Bitcoin is a number. Bitcoin is a lot of things, but ultimately a number, right? And so that number he embedded in the coin. So if you lost that coin and lost your number, hey, you'd be up the road, right? But you can take a number and put it in your shoe. If that's the case, you can take a number and put it on a piece of paper. You can put it in a wallet. You can put it on a USB drive. It's just a number. You know what I mean? If you remember it, great, but probably won't. The whole point is Bitcoin. I'm sure, like I said, a lot of you already know it's not a real coin. All right. But what I really want to talk about are taxes. Okay. And people talk about how much money and they'll hodl it, or hold it, whatever you want to call it, HODL, hodlers, whatever. They want to hold on for dear life. Me personally, I'm not a gambler. So, matter of fact, speaking of gambler, let me show you. Yeah, this is another screenshot. I wasn't sure what book cover. Should I go with this one or this one? Because really, are you a gambler? Because if so, you might like crypto. Okay? I'm not a gambler, so what I do is I take out a couple $100 a week. I start buying that Bitcoin at about $10,000 with Coinbase, right? And so that was September of 2020. And so I bought $100 of Bitcoin and I bought $50 of Ethereum, and I just let it ride. And since I went through that process, it was so easy because I thought it was real coin and I had to pay 10,000. I'm like, nah, I ain't paying no 10,000 for no coin. Don't make no sense, right? But when I found that I can buy it for $100 or less, really, I said, you know what? Okay, cool. So I bought it. And Ethereum, since they were talking about it, I did research, but not really, just enough so I can understand a little bit. And then, but I still didn't know what was going on. I was just listening to hype and knowing that I had to do something, right? Because when I was looking at my shitty stocks and bonds, which is, I'm not bonds, but my stocks, they ain't doing nothing, but that's okay. I'm not a gambler. I just let stuff ride. So after I put $100 in, I just let it ride. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. And so in February, I went back. Well, actually, I referred a couple of people because it's Coinbase. If you refer a couple of people. As a matter of fact, I'm one of those website people, and so my thing was, okay, fine. I said, okay, fine. If if uh, if this crypto thing is real, let me go ahead and put a website up. Maybe I can do something with it. So in September of 2020, I put this poor man's crypto because I was trying to understand about it, but you know what I mean? I really didn't know. Not really, because I didn't really take the time like I'm doing now. Because there are they have these physical things out, which I'm sure is throwing a lot of people off. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is my little website or whatever. And so I'm saying all to say is that even though I had this website, even though I put out this, where is it? This little ebook talking about crypto, I was just saying, hey, get this $100. You go ahead and get this $100 worth of Bitcoin. At least you can be, part of the club. You can be in the network. You can be part of the gang. You know what I mean? And a couple of people did. And so since Coinbase, give you $10, referral, I said, okay, fine. I'll just go ahead and put this little website together, which I did really quickly. But it was a little different, when I first started. I was kind of telling people my story. But anyway, so now here we are in April of 2021, and Bitcoin is taking a little plunge. Okay, let me see, where am I at here? Market is down right there. But I like, let me see, which one do I like going to? Where's my, Coinbase, I'm not going to be showing you guys too much because my money is there and I don't let you see what I got. I'm doing pretty good. I got cash in several bank accounts. It's almost to the point where it's like, what the hell am I going to do? You know what I mean? It's crazy. And that's why I'm going to talk about taxes or whatever. But let me go to CoinDesk. There's a lot of different ones out there. But let me go to Coin. Let me go to boom. We got it. Whoops. Let me go to CoinDesk. Boom. I kind of like these guys because they have a lot of really good information. Obviously, look at the Bitcoin's dropped to 48. Wow. Ethereum 21 overall. I'm sorry, this is not the one. It's I'm sorry, it's Coin Tracker. This one is good too. Here, sorry, this is the one I wanted to show you. Right. And so, yeah, right. Well, let me see here. That's the one that I like. There's different ones, obviously, but I don't know. I can't. Let me look here. Where's my? I don't know. It's one of them. Coin. Let me look here again. I know I'm not going crazy. Okay, coin. Let me see. No, not Coin Telegraph. Coinbase. Coin Tracker. Taxes, which I want to go through with you guys. No, this is. Anyway. Why am I having a problem with this? I gotta go to my email. Excuse me for a second. Coin. What is it called? Anyway, forget it. I showed you guys too much already. Sorry. Anyway, the whole point is, I can't even believe here. Let me see here. Yeah, here we go. So this is how I do it. Everybody's different. And before I get into the taxes and why you guys should pull out and don't be holding on for dear life, it's for a particular reason. So anyway, I like Coin Tracker in particular because I like being able to sort it by coin, which puts it in alpha order. You know, so if you're gonna start something, start it with a number because it'll show up first. If you put it in alpha order, that's just my little 2 cents. I can also track it by price. Okay, what's the biggest one out there? You know what I mean? Track it in order. So Punk, it has the largest price. We see Bitcoin down here. Wait a minute, where's the regular Bitcoin? Oh shoot. Oh, it's all these different Bitcoins you can barely see. Wrap Bitcoin. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which one is? Oh, here it is right here. The real Bitcoin, right? But the whole point is that, you know, you can sort it by the change. This one is up. You know what I mean? Look at this. It's up a lot. Okay? So, my thing is, people really can. You can just go through each one and kind of see what's happening. That's why I like Coin Tracker. You can see, of course, Bitcoin's at 48. It dropped down to 11%. It was up to 65. You know, like a week ago. Like I said, and then Dodge, whatever it's called, I don't even know. The whole point is, if you're going to get into this, and you can definitely make some money, but you practically, since it's a 24-hour situation, you have to watch the market. So what you do is you bring some cash in. It's your hard-earned dollars. These are dollars that I'm talking about, right? And so I'm going to get into the Bitcoin situation. I'm just going to talk about this whole investment thing real quickly. Okay, first of all, don't be putting don't take $1,000 and put it on Dogecoin or Dogecoin, whatever it's called. I mean, even though other people did this and did that, we don't really know. And I know somebody that's put $1,000 on Doge, and you know, but he can't touch it for for 2 months. And so there's so much hype going on. Like my poor man's crypto. You know, I can say, hey guys, you want to buy some poor man's crypto? You know, you can buy a token right now. Nobody's here. You know, you can buy it for like 10 cents, everybody. So people can give me $100, you know, of their hard-earned money. And all I can do is give them a wish or hopefully speculate that people can like, you know, poor man's crypto and want to get on board. So then if I say, okay, fine, I have $1 million worth of poor man's crypto. Right now you can get in at 10 cents. People will be like, why would I want to buy poor man's crypto? I can't buy anything with it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come to the table with some other kind of service or something. So I'm saying all to say is just because somebody has crypto on the crypto exchange don't mean you're going to make any money, right? So anyway, the bottom line is if I didn't have a life and nothing else going on, I would definitely sit here 8 hours a day and make money all day long, just moving it, moving it, moving it, moving it, moving it, moving it. And that's what I do right now, but not that much. I only move mine between 4. I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, I have finance, whatever it's called. Let me see here. It's called it starts with an F. Let me see. Finance. What is it? Next 100. Look, this is crazy. It's so deep. I don't know. It's whatever I got, right? Filecoin, finance, whatever I got, right? So it's 4 of them. But you see all these different little coins. And the thing is, this word coin is, it's not really accurate, because the word coin makes it seem like it has something to do with currency, and some of these are not. Like, let me just grab this one right here. Some of these people just do database stuff. Let me see if they're white paper. I don't see their white paper on this one. On Coinbase, let me see. On Coinbase, if I click this one, I can see what the cost is. I can see how long the typical day is held, and then it'll tell me what it does. You know what I'm saying? So just because it says coins or whatever, let me go back. Just you joker. Just because it says coins doesn't really mean all these are currencies. Even Dutch, you know what I mean? Doji, whatever. You know, you can't buy nothing with that. You gotta trade it, right? And so if you're gonna get in the game, make sure that you get with a exchange that you can get your dollars out. Now, my issue with this whole situation is fees and taxes. And because of my background in taxes, I'm able to understand, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, right? Because it's just math, right? Especially Bitcoin in particular. I'm not going to break it down or whatever. All I'm going to say is this. Okay, let me break out my calculator. Where's my little calculator at here? Okay, for the people that want to hold on to their Bitcoin, that's fine. Let's say you put $1,000 in a Bitcoin when it was at the $10,000 mark. Okay, 1,000. By the time it got to the $60,000 mark, you have a $59,000 profit in Bitcoin. We're not talking about dollars yet. I mean, there's dollars when you bring it into the real world. Right now, let's say you made a $59,000 profit. So, and you kept it for a year. This is going to be key, whether you keep it less or more than a year. I don't wait a year. I've been getting mine out now because I want to buy stuff in the real world. So anyway, it's called long-term capital gains rates. Okay, this is NerdWallet. I can go to the IRS, but I just wanted to show you this because it's easy to get along. But IRS.gov has the same thing. This is where they get their information from as well. So anyway, you put 1,000 in. You're like, yay! I'm gonna make me some money. You put $1,000 in. Let's say in September, like I did, but I only put 100 in, 150, and then let's say in April, it was $60K. So you have a $59,000 profit. Now, it's been less than, I better say more than a year. Let's just, doesn't matter. You put $1,000 in and you had a $59,000 profit. Okay? But either way, you kept it for a year. Now, the simple fact that it's $59,000 just for this one investment, if your income, don't even count this, but if your regular income is under $40,000 and you had Bitcoin for more than a year, you don't pay nothing. You don't pay nothing. Now, let's say your only income was Bitcoin. So up to $40,000, you pay nothing. But the other $19,000, you're going to pay 15% on it. This is kind of crazy. That other 19,000, I'm sorry. Okay, let's just say your income, you don't have no other income but the Bitcoin, it's investment income, fine. If we look at this chart, from 0 to 40, just 0, so we can take off, it'll be 19, but once you, so it'll be 19,000 taxable, let's just do this, 19 point times, I think it's 15% for the tax table, because it's not gonna go by this anymore, it's gonna go by your normal taxes, so I'm just gonna say 15%, So 19,123 point times 15%. Let me just do that one. It'll be 2850. But then you get a taxable deduction and all that. So in the end, you're gonna be good. You know what I mean? If it's only you, you get 12 or 6 or 7, whatever it is, taxable deduction. I mean, I know this obviously because I'm a tax pro too, but I like to see everything in writing, and I'm just doing this, from scratch here. So you might be okay. Now, if you have other income, let's say you have a job and your job is 40, let's say your job is 45K. The first 40, well, actually, you know what? If you have a job and you did 40K, it's not even based on this. I'm sorry. Let me not get confused here. This is only for capital gains. So if you have a regular job, that's 40K. Tax man gonna get his money on your W-2. But if you had a 59,000 profit and your taxable income was 45,000, boom, you're gonna pay 15%. So it's gonna be 15, boom, 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 times 0.15. You're gonna have to pay the tax man real dollars, 8,850, right? Because you had 59,000, it fell here, okay, and so that's what they're gonna tax you, 88. So if you made a $59,000 profit, it's like, okay, that's cool, no problem. All right, cool. Okay, so this is what the tax man wants, right? But you have some fees involved, which you can actually deduct. That's another issue. I'm just giving you an idea. Okay, so that's 88.50. You said, okay, fine, no problem. Minus 59, boom, 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 point. Okay, you still got 50 grand. But let's go ahead and put this like this. In order to get real dollars in the real world, you're going to have to go through an exchange. And they're going to charge you, I'll just say 3%. Because that's how these people make their money. Taxman taxes. But the exchange is within fees. Let's just say 3%. I don't know. 1504 plus the other 88. Okay, let's just, I don't know, it was 88 something, whatever. But I'm sorry. Okay, you're doing too much stuff. It was 59 point times 15%, 8850, and then 59,123 point times, let's say 3% in fees to put it into dollars, 17,1770 point 1770 point. Oh my God, let me get it together here. 1770 point plus 8850 point plus. So from that 59, you'll be paying 10,620 to the tax man. Now you may have some other fees that you can write off, etc., investment fees, etc., but roughly about 10,000. So that 5,900, 59, boom, 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 point. So you got a $48,000 profit, which is not too bad. Okay, but you're also going to get taxed on this. This is the federal side. This is all Fed. Okay, so yeah, on the state side you probably get taxed too. So just remember that if you keep your Bitcoin longer than 1 year and you're single, okay, because it's different. Matter of fact, if in short term is actually, it's tough, man. Oh, matter of fact, here's short term. I'll go to that next real quickly. Actually, since it's here, I didn't mean to carry on like this, but since I'm here. But this is just saying, and anybody can do this calculation. This is directly from the tax man. Last year, if you have a regular job or you have other income or you have a business and you did $45,000, whatever, and you have Bitcoin that you actually took out. Let's say for 2020 last year, whatever, and your Bitcoin, you put in 1,000, you made a $59,000 profit. You're gonna fall within this bracket right here. Let's go bigger. Let's say that you have a job and you've been buying Bitcoin, and now when you bought Bitcoin at like $100 or $50 or $1, whatever it is, and your Bitcoin is now 450,000. And you're single, and you had it over 1 year. So all of a sudden, let's see what we got here. 450,000. Because you held it for over 1 year, you fall into the 20% tax bracket times 0.20. So that's $90,000 off the top in taxes. All right. and any fees. And then when you try to take that money out of the exchange, I'm only saying 3%. It's probably higher than that or lower. I don't know. Let's round it to about 3% because I haven't taken out that much, so I don't know. Times 3%. Okay, that's another 2,700. So you're looking at about 92,000. I'll just round it to 90, and it might even be less than that because other things you may have going on with your taxes. But the whole point is, the bank could, the bank could say, no, I'm not going to work with you, Coinbase. I'm not giving this person $90,000 US dollars for something. I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't know because I don't deal with that big, I'm not a gambler. But, or anything could happen. I just wouldn't want to I don't want to be in a situation where I get stuck. I don't care what price Bitcoin goes to. If it goes down, I'm just not going to just jump on it because I'm not a gambler. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all in like that. Like I said, I'll take out 200, 250 a week or something like that. And that's it. And I'm going to pay short-term capital gains. So that's what this is down here. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Okay. Now, okay, it looks like there are 7 different tax brackets. 10, 12, 22, 24, 32, 35, 37. The more money you make, the higher tax brackets. But that's okay. The rich know what's happened. They know how to maneuver. So anyway, this is if you've held your crypto or your Bitcoin less than 1 year. Okay. All right. Let's look at this. Now, if you have income, oh wait a minute. Oh, this is the regular income tax brackets. Okay, let's see here. I'm going back to the Bitcoin thing, having 19,000. Oh, would have been at 12%. Okay. So anyway, I thought this was I didn't look closely. This is capital gains, which means if you hold your crypto, there's long term and short term. And so I was looking at the, let me see here, the long term. Oh, here's short term. Let me just see something here if it's going to give me what I'm looking for. No, it didn't. Oh, okay. That's okay. No problem. The whole point is if you kept it lower, if you kept it less than 1 year, it's a short term capital, tax gain, and it's a whole another tax bracket. And on some levels, it's actually higher. Okay, if you keep it longer than a year, okay, this is your tax bracket. If you have regular income up to $40,000, then you don't have to even pay any capital gains over here. So I was wrong about I'm getting mixed up here because I'm mixing up income, looking at the word income, but I keep forgetting I'm just looking at the capital gains. Okay, so the bottom line, if your capital gains, not your income, but your income from the capital gains, is up to 40. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm not getting this screwed up here. Taxable income. Sorry, I'm gone. Sorry. This is the regular income and not the capital gains like the 59,000. It's just that it puts you in another tax bracket for the capital gains based on your income. Okay? So if I made $40,000 plus the 59,000, the capital gains would fall into this category. Sorry for not being clear. It's late where I'm at. And plus I'm doing this on the fly, man. So here, let's just see here. Maybe I should have did this and I can save myself some time. You bought it for $1,000. You cashed out at 59,000. Okay, your capital gain is 58, just based on this calculation, because I did 60 at first. So it's 58,000. My time. Let's say I made 40,000. Let's say going back up here. Let's do 40. Let's see what happens. At 40,000. Oops. How much would my taxable income be? My total taxable income. See, right. This is crazy. Man. It goes up to my taxable income, which is 40. My total taxable income will be the 58 plus the 40 is $98,000. Okay. Sounds crazy, right? If it's 1 year or less and you filed single, This is the estimated taxes. Okay, you got 59,000, you know, but but look at your total taxable income. This is crazy. I'm telling you, your estimated short term is 12. Let me see if it's long term. Capital 15. The margin is 24. Okay, that's pretty good. Does this make sense? Your purchase price is 1,000. Your sales price, let's say 60. I was doing that before. I don't want to get mixed up here. So you get the 59 like I was calculating over here. Okay. My income was 40,000, excluding the capital gain, which was what I was talking about over here. The total income is 99 because they're going to take the the gain of the 59 plus the 40 is 99. If you hold it for 1 year or less, it's higher than over 1 year, which I'll do in 1 minute. You're single. So your estimated short term, I guess they did. Yeah. Is the 13. They're saying, okay, hey, you didn't hold this for a year. So, it's your taxable income is that, not what you're going to be paying. It's just the taxable part of it. If you didn't have the Bitcoin, it would be no 60. It would just be the 40 and you'd be taxed at 40. But with the Bitcoin, you're being taxed at 99. Short term, since you took it out early and you're single, was $13,000, $13,237. Your estimated tax total, including regular taxable income, is $17,000, and the average rate is 24%. Okay, now that's based on if I made 40. Now, if I jump up and say I made 45,000, I'm gonna go into another tax bracket. Check this out. Let's say I made 50,000 in addition to the 59, so I'm being taxed on 109. 1 year or less. Estimated short terms, I took, money early, 13. Total taxable income is $20,000. That it's going to come out of, actually, most likely, the 59. So, hypothetically, if you wanted to pay your taxes out of the 59, minus, this is just an estimate, 239.50, you'd have about 38. So, I guess you still, made some money. You know what I mean? And then minus your original whatnot. So you still made 37,000. Hey, you can't complain, right? But that's based on, $50,000 worth of Bitcoin or whatever. So anyway, let's make it, let's go back and put my salary at 40,000. Okay, again. And then let's make it for more than 1 year. Okay, I'm still single. It's still going to be 99 taxable income. My capital gains, instead of being 17, it's going to be 88. My total tax is 13. And so it's going to be taxed at 15% versus 20. So hypothetically, 59, 1, 2, 3 minus 13,452.5. So 59, 1, 2, 3 point minus 13,452.50. Out of that, if you decide to pay all your taxes, whatever out of that, you'd still have about 45 grand. And then minus your original investment, you still will come out about 45. Now, what if I said I made 50,000? I'm going to be taxed. Okay, whoops, 50. All right, taxed 109 for more than 1 year. I'm single. My estimate is still the same. Okay. And then the total taxes goes up because my regular taxable income is higher. You know what I mean? So it's taxed at 15%. The only way it's taxed at 20% is if it's more than 441. But you guys can do the calculations. You know what I mean? So that's it. And you can do it based on married, hypothetically. And once again, this is Nerd Wallet. That's just whatever. So I did that for single. But if you did married, if you go down here and did the same thing, and then you put 40, okay, 99, and then let's do short term, and then let's do married, filing together, you and your spouse, okay. The estimated short term is 89, 13 total, average 22 versus 24, same scenario, let's put in 45. 104 taxable, 1 year, 14, etc. Average is 22. Okay, but then if I were to bring up, oh, that puts me in another category, the 45. Ah, look at this, 80. I forgot because you're married, so it's two people times two makes friends 80. So let's just say that together we made 85,000. With the 59 is going to be taxed at 144. Year or less married, 1223, still averaging about 22%. Okay, now another thing that the banks could potentially do, if the IRS, and they do this in real estate too, especially with state, they'll make the real estate company take out the 30%, 3%, whatever it is, of the taxes, and that the banks could do that too. They say, you know what, shoot, we'll go ahead and cash you out. It's going to take a week or two before you get all your money because we got to verify it all is good. You didn't use it for whatever, and then they can cash you out, but then the law could change or anything. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I forgot my original thoughts. What I was going to say about the banks. But oh yeah. They could actually wind up taking the taxes out before you give the money, so that you can forward it to the IRS. I can see that happening. Anyway, people, that's it. I'm curious. I want to try to keep it to about 30 minutes or less. But yeah, so this you can definitely make some money. And let me tell you something, people, real quickly. On some levels, yes, this cryptocurrency, crypto meaning hidden, but you can't, because if you're on an exchange, you can't hide. You can't hide because you have to give your social security number. It's like know your customer. Bitcoin wallet, okay, fine. I can download it at bitcoin.org and have a wallet. There's nothing there. There's no Bitcoins. But if I want to put some money on that, that means I have to go log into an exchange who has my information and then transfer the money over or do some kind of service for someone who will pay me in Bitcoin. But why would they do that? Let me go here for a second. Why would a person pay me in Bitcoin when they can invest it? That's why there's two faces to Bitcoin. There's the retail side, in which it's like, okay, we have here. Let me see if I can find something to explain myself a little bit better. Let me see. Let me just find something here. So I just downloaded this stuff too, and of course I can't find it. Let me just see if I can find one. Right. So what's happening is, let me just go here instead. Bear with me. Here we go. Okay, so first of all, there used to be just cash. Okay, and then Visa came on the scene, and then Mastercard came on the scene as credit cards, right? And then let's say American Express and Discover. And every time one of these new guys came on the scene, people were like, no, I'll just take my cash, right? I remember when credit card machines came on the scene, I was, a salesperson trying to, get hair salons and stores to take the machine so that they can take the credit cards. And because they had these other kind of machines where you just slide, you put the credit card in and slide, they wasn't ready for electronic. And then plus it took a day or so to get their money, so they really wasn't feeling that. And so of course now everybody has one, right? So Bitcoin, what it really wants to achieve is it wants to let me zoom in a little bit here, a little bit more. Bitcoin, wants to be with Visa and these guys. They want you to walk into the store and see Visa, MasterCard, cash, checks, and then Bitcoin. Okay? As you can see, look at all these other companies that have their cards. And technically it's so deep, anybody can have their own currency. I'm not even going to get into that because it sounds crazy, right? You know what I mean? If if me and you were on an island, or I'm on an island by myself, and I have bananas to eat and nobody else, okay? And then you run ashore because you stole some money, and you have a whole bunch of dollar bills, and so you come on the shore. You're rich, and you come on shore, but you ain't got no food, and so you tell me, hey, I'll give you, $1 for a banana because you cheap. I can't do nothing on this island with it. Okay, fine, I'll give you 100 for a banana. Look, I can't do nothing. I don't even want your money because I can't do nothing. We're gonna be on this island forever, right? And so the guy with the money said, I gotta eat. And so the guy with the banana said, go find your own shit. You know what I mean? And so maybe the guy with the banana feels sorry, and he gives the person a banana. But you know what? I want like half of your money for one banana. You want to eat, don't you? No, I forget you. I'll go find my own bananas. Or if that's the case, right? And so the guy says, no, I'm keeping my money. I'm going to bury it. And I'm going to find my own bananas. But what he finds is some coconuts, right? Because he's taller than the other guy and he can get coconuts. So one guy has bananas, one guy has coconut. And then there's a whole bunch of money, but they can't use it. So then the guy with the banana said, okay, fine, I'll give you 2 bananas, you give me 1 coconut. So they trade. That was money. That's money. Bartering is money. Okay? Whatever you give, for exchange, for our job. When we work, we're giving our services, whether we cut hair or mow lawns or do heart surgery, and so then we get money as a payment. Not bananas. We don't want bananas. We'll rather get the money and then we'll buy bananas. If you want to use that scenario, right? And so anyway, so then PayPal comes on the scene. And what PayPal is doing is saying, okay, fine. What you can do is you can take your money and you can attach it to your PayPal account. I'm sorry, you can take your bank account and attach it to your PayPal account, and then you can use your, PayPal online. Okay, so what PayPal said, look, guys, and I was around when they came on the scene. All right, they were the first ones. They said, okay, fine. We have this internet now, 1999, 2000, whenever it was, and you can't just take your dollars. How are you going to pay somebody on the internet? How are you going to pay somebody? You know what I'm saying? If you use your Visa or MasterCard, you're just charging up, whatever. And so PayPal came on the scene and said, fine. You attach your bank account to PayPal, and then you can shop online. You can buy wherever you want. You can go to Amazon. You can do this. You can buy boots. You can go blah, 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 blah. Provided they take PayPal. And everybody didn't take PayPal initially, right? Okay, but of course they do now, because PayPal joined forces with the Visa and MasterCard and used their emblem and turned it into like a debit card like situation. But the whole point is, so Bitcoin wants to be in the club. You know what I mean? Like I said, anybody can do their own little card thing. Walmart card, Shell card, everybody got a card, and how they make their money is with fees, right? What Bitcoin is saying is, okay, guys, look, you know what I'm saying? We we're saying that who these guys right here, they want your information. If you get a Discover card, a Master, even PayPal, all these guys, they want your information. They want your name, your address, a social security number, how much money you make, whatever it is. They want everything. And plus, on top of that, if you go to Vegas and hang out with some prostitutes, okay, or a sports game, all that information your wife or husband could see on the statements from PayPal, if they're looking, unless you get a card that, is not attached to anything, or you just use cash, right? Okay, but let's just say, but Bitcoin is saying, okay, fine, guys, we're coming on the scene. And what we're saying is, there is no middleman. There's no middleman like a bank that you need to go into PayPal, blah, 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 blah. But that's not true, right? What Bitcoin is saying is, okay, guys, look. These guys right here want all your information. We don't need it. We don't want it. Cryptocurrency, crypto, secret currency, money. But it's not real money. Not yet. Okay, so check this out. I'm not going to go through all this. So what's happening is Bitcoin, it really is kind of, sort of anonymous, but not 100%. Because I can take my phone and download Bitcoin with my Google app. First of all, they say they can't find you, but with my IP address of downloading that Google app, yeah, they can find you. They can see who downloaded it, right? That's my perspective, because Google got your information. Or it could be fake too, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, hypothetically. But if you go online, and I can download it, I'm, directly to my computer, which I did, and it's just a basic. It reminds me of a DOS like program. Matter of fact, let me see if I could pull it up right quick. What is it called again? Bitcore. Okay, so so these are, I downloaded this from um, uh, um, Bitcoin dot org, right? And so it's like whatever. And so this is the wallet. This is every all the transactions from the inception of Bitcoin. And so this is what they're saying is, hey, nobody can't track this or whatever. That's why they try to say, oh, So anyway, when I downloaded um this program, I noticed how simple. I don't have any very much in there. Maybe I think I transferred $20 in or whatever. But you see how basic it is? It reminds me of a older DOS based kind of like program situation. So it's synchronizing with the network right now of a whole bunch of other people that are that are online. Let me see if I can find something. I'm waiting for it to sync up, and it looks like it's another couple of minutes. But the whole point is, see how basic this is? When I first downloaded this wallet, there was nothing here. In order for me to get started with Bitcoin, okay, fine. When I downloaded this, I didn't give up my name, my email address, or anything. I just downloaded it. Went to the website, clicked download, just like you would a picture or something, okay? And then what it does is downloads this Bitcoin wallet. That's what they call it. And some of the terminology of Bitcoin is stupid, man. It doesn't make any sense, but some of it does. But anyway, when I downloaded this wallet, there was nothing here. I couldn't send anything. I couldn't send any Bitcoin to anyone. And why would I? Why wouldn't I just invest it? That's what drives me crazy about Bitcoin. And that's why I was saying there's the retail side where you can walk in and buy Bitcoin, and that's where they want to be. The Bitcoin wants to be part of the gang here, but what they're saying is they're anonymous in that they don't show the transactions like these guys. So if you go to Vegas using Bitcoin, hopefully somebody take it, because that's one of Bitcoin's downfall. It's not accepted everywhere. But anyway, the whole point is that when I downloaded this wallet, there was nothing there. Let me just see if I can get online with this thing here. Let me see if I can. Uh, I only did this once, so bear with me. But anyway, I'm just showing you how bare this is, right? And so it's connecting to the peer. It's still synchronizing, and this database that I'm downloading is literally all the Bitcoin transactions from inception. And since it's only numbers and not pictures, the file is big, but it's not that big, and it gets deeper. But in order for me to start using this wallet, I need to get some Bitcoin. So either somebody's going to pay me for services, bookkeeping, taxes, music videos, a book or something. And if they want to pay me in Bitcoin, fine. I'll let it ride. You know what I mean? And then I can get started. And then, okay, fine. So me and that person, if that person has this type of wallet, this Bitcoin wallet, if I'm not mistaken, because we're on the same network, there is no fee, right? But in order for me to get this in here, I took $20 out of my Coinbase account, in which they have all my social security and all that, so it's not, it ain't anonymous. And I transferred it over here to this Bitcoin so I can be on the network. So now I'm on the Bitcoin network with about $18 because after they took out their fees and everything, I got a couple dollars, right? And so if I wanted to send somebody, if somebody in China or Africa or in Los Angeles or Las Vegas, look, I want to send you 200. I want to send you, first of all, there's not 200 here. I want to send you 100. Well, not even that. I want to send you $10, for just being a good person, whatever, whatever. Yeah. In order for them to get that money, either I walk to the bank, put the money into their account if they have a Bank of America or whatever, which I'm not gonna do. I can ask them if they take Visa or MasterCard, which they probably don't. We can probably do PayPal or Venmo or any of those guys. Skelly, what is it called? Zelly, PayPal, Square, all those guys, whatever. But they're gonna charge us a fee. Let's say a 3% fee. So you try to send $10, they're gonna get their little $3, and it adds up, right? What Bitcoin is saying is, okay, fine. You can be in Los Angeles, Africa, or whatever. If you download this app from bitcoin.org, I can send you this $10 pretty quickly. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the background of how this works, but let me just show you the before I go open wallet. I want to show you, where is it? Is it the console? No, let me see. This is the blockchain. I'm not going to get into that right now. Network traffic. Okay, they said that there's a lot of people online, but looks like you can only see 10 at any given time. And this is what they say, that you don't know who's doing what, right? You don't know. I'm on here, right? My node is on here, which is really a computer, which is really an IP. These are not really, they're not real IP addresses, because even when I look at mine, it's not real. I can see mine and then I'll see another behind it. But what I wanted to show you was the actual ledger that's supposed to be the big deal behind Bitcoin. I'm trying to find it. This here, not this. Shucks. Information. Let me see if I can find this stupid thing. Oh, here it is. So this is Bitcoin. This is what makes Bitcoin, I guess you want to call it, special. You know what I'm saying? Because when the guy, Satoshi Nakamoto. Matter of fact, what is his name? I don't want to, Satoshi, um, Nakamoto. Okay, Satoshi Nakamoto. And so, what I thought was really interesting, when I heard that it was a ledger, I was like, wow, that's pretty deep. See, this to me, this looks like straight DOS, right? Straight DOS. And so this is the network. So I'm on here. This $10 or $20 I did a few days ago. It's here somewhere. If I go down to the date, which is right here, let's say the 23rd, I can see somebody did something here, blah, 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 blah. This is actually, this ledger is this. Here, let me see if I can find this last one I just, hold on one second. Hope I'm not showing too much here. Bitstream, this one, okay? So, what's happening is this ledger, which is straight from bitcom.org. This is the master that anybody can download and anybody can verify. So this is the difference between these guys. Let me see, where's it at? This is the difference between. I got too much going on. Let's see. Where's my? Where is it? Wait a minute. This, hold on for a second, people. Oh, no. Okay, nerd wallet, let me get out of there. Anyway, let me just go back over here really quickly. And so, the difference between, okay. So, like I said, Bitcoin wants to be part of this group. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of people who got cards. Bitcoin wants to be up here so that people can have a choice. And the difference is all these people got all your personal info, who you saw in Vegas, the prostitute you were hanging out with. With Bitcoin, this is what they see. Vegas is in here somewhere, but you don't know what it is because it's a number. It's just a number. So it's a transaction and a date and a number that needs to be verified, right? And so that's the difference, sort of, between Bitcoin. Let me see, here it is. Bitcoin and Visa and those guys. They're, plus they charge their little fees. Now Bitcoin, they charge their fees too if you go through exchange. And so my question is, it's like, why would I want to pay somebody in Bitcoin when I can invest that money, right? And so to me, this is how it goes. People are seeing people invest in Bitcoin, right? So that they can make some money, called trading. That's all. They don't care about going to Shell Station and, being able to buy a pack of cigarettes with Bitcoin. Why would they do that? Why would you even give anybody your Bitcoin if you can invest it? So that's what kind of throws me off a little bit. But these Bitcoiners, you're like, oh, it's not even, some of them, it's not about that. It's about what it stands for, whatever. But too many other companies have come out. They don't have the same track record as Bitcoin, but they can do more. You know what I mean? Bitcoin isn't anonymous because you can find the person's IP address. If the government had to do that, they could probably find the person. And the main way they want to find the person is eventually, no matter what, no matter what coin you have, if that's what you want to call it, um, what cryptocurrency that you have, if you decide that you want to spend the money in the real world, you're going to have to turn into dollars and you're going to be taxed, and the tax man is going to find out about you because the exchanges have to get your information. They have to get your social, everybody, even no matter what. So if you're going to spend money in the real world, they're going to find out about you. Now, you can go ahead and buy a Tesla, but you still got to register the car. So they're going to find out about you. So you can't get around the taxes. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it, guys. I talk longer than I want to. If I were you, if you don't have a particular uh, I'm not gonna say if you don't have a life or whatever, but if there's nothing that you're working on and you need a job or something, start learning about crypto. Okay, and the first thing that I would do is there's so much out here, but the first thing that I would do personally, and I'm not a YouTuber, you see that I'm doing this, but I'm really not, but I feel like I gotta chime in on the taxes, and I wanted to just show you a particular documentary if it's on here. It's the rise of Bitcoin. It's one of the first docs, but it's good. It's good. I like um, the innocence of it, because now it's not the same, and so it was a good way to start. And then another guy who you can check out. Once again, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not. But with Bitcoin and everything going on, you know what I mean. I'm trying to stay on top of it. This is the first time I'm actually kind of going live. I am. Wait, I'm just looking for my guy that I think that you might okay, let me just do it this way. Here we go, this guy right here. Okay, let me just pull up one of his
in a debate
between okay, Anton. Okay, here you can just, this is this guy right here. You can see that's his logo, which is his head. This guy, check out some of his Bitcoin. This he's like, the Bitcoin guy. He's been doing it for a few years now, and he has a lot of really good information. And he has a lot of workshops here. So I'm just trying to find. Anyway, so he's a good guy to check out. This guy, Andres. Okay, so that's all I got. Introduction to Bitcoin. This is a good one. This is one of the very first ones.
And his newest book is just came out.
I thought it was great. You sign up. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about it, and that's about it, people. And have fun. A lot of these coins, let me go back over there really quickly, are hype. Like I said, poor man's crypto. If you want to invest, hey, give me $1,000. Hey, I have $1,000. I can go buy what I want. But your money is sitting in my bank account or my exchange, praying that other people get in. And so then I'll create a hype. Forget it. I'll go run some ads. I'll get some fake actors and have them read a script. They don't know. Yeah, poor man just went up, by $2 or $3. You gotta get in. You gotta get in. And you could even pay some YouTubers. You could even, you know what I mean? And just hype it. More people put in, and then the money that you get from these new people that are putting in a higher price, then the people that's on the train already, you put a little bit to the side so that they can be paid out if anybody want to cash out. And then you keep the rest in dollars. Yeah, the dollars might not be shit, but that's what the people know right now. And, if you find $100 on the street or a Bitcoin number and you don't know what it is, which one you going to keep? probably the $100, even though it ain't worth shit. You're still gonna keep it because that's what people take. That's what people know. And Bitcoin, yes, I think that it has a place in society, but you ain't gonna get around taxes. And if you think you are, you're gonna go to jail. Okay? They can see that there's some big transactions, and they can follow those people, and it gives these people a job. Matter of fact, where is it again? Let me show you. Oh, I don't know. Okay, people, that's it. I'm jumping around here. I have all these windows open. But if you don't have a job and you want something to do, learn about crypto. Okay? Don't be putting all your money into this. What you do is you just watch this. You watch the green. You watch the amounts, and you take $100 or two. But you have time. Only if you have time. But if you do this, you'll get real good, and you can make couple $100 a day easily. But you have to keep moving. You have to keep moving the money. You have to keep moving it. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody is down with that. And then you have to read what's happening. Look at this. There's pages of these people. It's crazy. Okay? But anyway, I'm not going to try to explain all this stuff because it's crazy. All I'm saying is if you do decide to buy some crypto, make sure that you don't have to, that you can take it out whenever you want and that you can turn into dollars. Because if these people make you hold it for a couple of months, like Dogecoin or whatever, or whoever, that's because they're collecting all the money. And then they're paying out a little bit extra. But they're taking your dollars. And you're just taking a prayer that it's going to increase. All right. Thank you.